Hello, everybody. We still have a couple minutes, so just get whatever you would like or need. We don't need any particular props or anything today, so just yourself and your mat. There's a few more of you. Hi, Karina. Hi, Mark. I was just saying, you don't need any special props or anything, just yourself, your mat. And we're going to get started here in just a minute because it is 4:01. So I'm going to plug in, and if people pop in a little bit late, or maybe they're planning on doing the recording, then that works too. But we are going to get started. Okay, we are set. So happy Wednesday. I'm glad you are here, making it through, halfway through week 2. We are focusing in the theme of the week a bunch on the glutes and the hips. But what I find, or what I've kind of planned for today's practice, is that I know that you hit them pretty hard strength-wise on Sunday. We're gonna tap into the strength of the hips and the glutes in a different way today in the yoga practice, more in a stabilization sort of way on the mat, which is gonna be hard. It'll be warm, heated, but we're also gonna take some time to flip it a little bit and have some heart or some kind of deeper work into the hips to create space, to open, to stretch. I find that, a lot of times when we think of stress in our lives and anxiety or any of those things, we tend to think a lot about, I really want to do big heart and chest openers, when really, in reality, a lot of stress and turmoil, we kind of store more down in the gut and the hips. So we're going to spend a little time trying to work through just, it's 2021, we're still in a pandemic, we have been for a while, and it's just, none of us are void of stress, no matter what, right? So we are going to start in the backs. Just get comfortable, lie on down. And choose to start however that works for you on the back. So if you want to start in a little bit of love for the hips right away today, then you can come to the back and take Supta Baddha Konasana, which is bringing the soles of the feet together and letting your knees drop out and open to the side. If you feel like, oh my gosh, you're gonna get plenty and you know you're going to get plenty of work into the hips, and you want to find just a little bit more neutral and quiet, calm space, then you might opt for the feet out about the width of the mat and the knees resting in towards one another. So any and all is fine. You can also let the legs be out long. But just give your body the first scan, right? The first inward movement coming home to you here today. I want you to observe the body. I want you to observe your mind. I want you to observe your heart and ask yourself, how is my heart today, right? What do you need? And then upon whatever comes up, whatever that reflection might bring to you, how can you take a morsel of what your heart might need and apply it to the work here on your mat? Sometimes change or what we need or how we need to show up for ourselves doesn't happen in these really big ways. It instead shows up in ways that are a little quiet, that are small, that are changes and ways that are just for us to know. And then peel back another layer as you start to dive in a little bit more towards your breath. Watch the breath for a few cycles. Making the decision then to change it and add a little more intention behind it as you start to now match the length of your inhalations and your exhalations and find just a slight suspension at the tops of your breaths in and a slight suspension at the bottoms of your breaths out. Take a few more moments to drop in, a few more moments to be in your breath. To arrive. And we'll start to layer in a little movement. So if you have your legs like me in Supta Baddha Konasana, take your hands to the outsides of your legs and knees and just gently press the legs back up, giving them a little assist and love. And then everybody pull your knees into your chest from wherever you were. Rock it out a little bit, side to side. Some baby circles on the floor with your sacrum in each direction, massaging along your low back space. Good. Plant your left foot down to the earth so that the knee is bent. Draw your right knee into your chest just for a moment. And then you'll take a half happy baby. So your right foot will come towards the outside of the body, knee to the outside of the body. You can keep it like so, or you might choose to lengthen your left leg all the way out, pressing your left heel forward, and maybe taking your left palm and anchoring it down onto the left hip, left side of the pelvis here, as a way of offering up a sense of grounding. And with hip and glute practices too, I think the term of grounding comes up a lot because the hip being kind of that biggest joint of the body, we really can ground there, right? It really does stabilize. It takes care of us. It has the ability to ground us just as much as our feet to the earth. It's all connected. Draw your right knee back into your chest, give it a little squeeze, work your right leg now down to the earth, sole of the foot to the ground, bring your left knee into your chest, just again giving it a little compression and squeeze here for a few rounds of breath. And you'll find half happy baby. Left knee to the outside of the body. You can clasp the foot, the ankle, the calf. Broaden your low back and sacrum into the earth. Make sure the shoulders are still grounded. The jaw is relaxed. The neck is relaxed. You can keep it or lengthen your right leg all the way out, pressing your heel forward. That is, again, just an option, by no means a necessity. One more breath. Bring both knees now all the way back into your chest. Begin to rock back and forth along your spine, building up a little bit of momentum until that momentum brings you all the way up past your seat and find tabletop position, stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Your knees are right beneath your hips. Let's move through some cat-cows on your inhale. Pull your heart forward through your upper arm bones. Exhale, press the earth away, round your spine, chin to chest, belly button to spine. And again, inhale, pull your heart forward through your upper arm bones. Exhale, press the earth away, round your spine. Keep this now going all on your own, just intuitive movement. Feel free to add in a little more dimension. If you like, you can circle your torso a little bit, shifting some weight forward and back between the hands and the knees or the hands and the feet. Good, everybody. And gradually their spine comes all the way back through neutral. Press down into your palms, anchor down through the left top of the foot, left shin. Lengthen your right leg all the way back behind you. Press to your heel, lift up through your inner thigh. And you'll bend at the right knee, pressing up through the heel until you just feel those glutes and hamstrings activate there a little bit. Now, reaffirm that connection through the core in the midsection of the body. Anchor the shoulders, pull the ribs in, making sure you're not sagging to the earth with the midsection of your body. Good, you're gonna take a big breath in. On your exhale, bring your knee in towards your chest. Really, it's just gonna hover, if you can kind of see mine there. It doesn't really come into the chest. Inhale, lift up, but that's where you're thinking it's heading. Exhale, bring it in without changing the upper body. Again, press up till you feel that catch. Pull in. Excellent. One more. Press up and pull in. This time you're gonna press up and you'll pulse here for 10, 6, 3, hold, lengthen your leg back out. Now turn your toes out to the side. So we're opening that hip a little bit on the right, and you're gonna squeeze your knee into the side of your body. Yep, press it back. 3 more, hug your left hip in still. Press back, 2 more. Press back, last one. Press it all the way back, pause, keep it. Come all the way up onto your right fingertips, so you're a little lighter now in that right side. You can keep this, or playing with your balance, maybe your right arm comes all the way up towards the ceiling, the sky. You can change the angle from your knee to your shin and foot on your left side. If it kind of moves at a little bit of a diagonal off to the left instead of the back of the mat, you'll find a little more stabilization. Yep, one more breath. And bring it down, back to tabletop. So readjust if you move that left leg a little bit. So now your toes are towards the back of your mat. Tabletop position, other side, press your left foot back. Press through the heel, lift up through your inner thigh. Again, anchor down from the shoulders and scoop the belly back, pull the ribs in. Bend at the knee. We know where we're going this time. Press up to feel that catch in the glutes and the hamstrings. Big breath in. Exhale, draw the knee down in towards the body as best you can without changing or rounding the spine. Yep. Inhale, press it back up, and exhale, hug it in. Good. Inhale, press up, feel that catch. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, press up. Last one. You'll press up here, hold, feel that catch, and pulse for 10, 4, hold, lengthen the leg all the way back out, open the hips, squeeze your right hip in a little bit more, turn your left toes out to the left side of your mat, big breath in, exhale, squeeze the knee into the side of your body, Press it back, and again, exhale, squeeze in. Press back, you've got 2 more, nice work, squeeze in. Press back, last one. Press back, you hold. Come all the way up onto your left fingertips, hold here, squeeze your right hip in a little bit more. Maybe you keep it, maybe you lift the leg, or sorry, your left arm up, and again, you can change that right foot a little bit there if you like. It might move off the mat instead of towards the back. One more breath in. Exhale, palm, knee, back to the earth. Tabletop position, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Tailbone reaches up and back. Pedal your feet out here a little bit. Shake your head, yes and no. Feel free to like kind of move the hips a little side to side within your downward facing dog. Just finding some movement after that kind of stability work in your tabletop. Good. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it out through your mouth. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet here, one at a time, making a connection with your palms as you walk back. Bend your knees generously, grab opposite elbows as you release your head and neck. Breathe in that yummy decompression through your spine. One more breath in. Exhale, release your elbows. Inhale, breathe in, long spine, half lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Again, inhale, breathe in, long spine, half lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, press into your feet. Sweep your arms all the way up over the top of your head. Good. Shift your weight into your right foot. Pluck your left leg up to a little standing knee raise. Good. Stay for your exhale. Take your left hand to your left shin and just open your leg out to the side. Squeeze your right hip, right glutes in. Those glute medius stabilize us. Bring your leg back through center. Reach both arms back overhead. Now press your left heel forward. Fire quads, scoop your belly. One more breath in. Exhale, place your left foot down. Transfer your weight into your left foot. Hook your right leg up, standing knee raise. Good. Stay for your exhale. Take another big breath in. Exhale, right hand to the right shin. Open the leg out to the side, external rotation. Squeeze the outer left hip in. One more breath. Working that balance. I know it's hard. Come back through center. Really good, Debbie. Both arms reach up. Press your heel forward. Flex those quads. Scoop your belly. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Big inhale. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, breathe in, long spine, half lift. Plant your hands, walk it out, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, open your hips, scorpion your down dog. Circle the ankle a few times on that right foot, one direction and the other direction. You'll still your foot. Lengthen your leg all the way back out, level off your hips. Exhale, knee to chest, press the earth away. Inhale, reach and extend back. And again, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen and extend back. You'll think knee to chest, step your foot all the way up between your hands, low lunge. Cat-cow lunges, so a little opening in the hips now. You'll dip your back knee, pull your heart forward. Yes, exhale, lengthen the legs out. Doesn't matter if the right leg gets super stick straight. Again, inhale, dip your hips, lift your heart. Exhale, lengthen and extend. One more, just like this. Inhale, dip your hips, lift your heart. Exhale, lengthen and extend. Hold this one for a full breath in, a full breath out. Inhale, lift your heart, the gaze goes forward. Exhale, bend your right leg, low lunge. Inhale, step forward into your right leg, fly your left, three-legged half lift. Stay for your exhale. Take another big breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend both legs, tap your left knee to your right calf here and pause. Keep it here, or maybe work your hands to your heart space. Again, feel the stabilization, the work that you're bringing into that right side, right glutes. Press down, glutes to heel. One more breath in. On your exhale, send your leg all the way back on your left. Bring it up, crescent lunge. Good. Stay here. Wiggle your way in. First time here. The stance needs to get a little longer. Make it a little longer. Let the hip points lift. Lengthen the tailbone down. Good. Big breath in. On your exhale, fly your arms along your sides. Airplane wings here, hold. Reach back through your fingertips, pull your right hip crease back. Draw your heart forward, activate your triceps. One more breath. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Crescent lunge, exhale, hands find your mat. Step your right foot back, high plank pose. Stay for your exhale. You have a few rounds of breaths here, building some heat by holding your plank. Knees can stay lifted or they can lower. If the knees are lifted, activate your quads, squeeze your glutes here. One more breath in. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts all the way up. Exhale, open your hips, scorpion your down dog. Circle your left foot a few times in one direction and a few times in the other direction. Still the foot. Lengthen your leg out, level off your hips. Exhale, knee to chest. Press the earth away. Inhale, extend back, three-legged dog. And again, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, reach your leg back. Think knee to chest. Step your foot all the way up between your hands. Low lunge. Cat-cow lunges. Dip your back knee. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, lengthen and extend. Again, inhale, dip your hips, lift your heart. Exhale, lengthen. One more, just like this. Inhale and exhale. This one you'll hold, full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lift your heart, gaze it forward. Exhale, bend your left leg, low lunge. Inhale, step forward into your left leg, fly your right, three-legged half lift. Stay for your exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend both legs. Tap your right knee to your left calf here. Hold. Light on your fingertips or hands to your heart. Hold. Find that work. Find that stabilization in the left side now. Pressing down, glute to heels. Hug the left hip in. One more breath in. As you exhale, send your right leg back, rounding the ball of the foot. Inhale, work it up, crescent lunge. Good. Work it in, wiggle in. First time on this side. Won't be our last time in crescent lunge. Hip points lift, tailbone lengthens down, ribs draw in. Keep what you've set in your lower body, big inhale. Exhale, lean and fly. Hold. Draw the shoulder blades down the back, heart presents forward, left hip pulls back, right hip point towards the earth. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, work it all the way back up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, step back, high plank pose. This time on your exhalation, downward facing dog. Moving with our breath. Inhale, ripple your spine forward, high plank. Exhale, take it right back, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhalation, downward facing dog. One more, just like this. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adding on. Inhale, work it forward, high plank. Stay for your exhale. Take another big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Knees, of course, can assist you along the way. Tops of the feet to the earth, from your quads into the mat. Low belly lifts, tailbone lengthens behind you. Inhale, peel up, cobra pose. Stay for your exhale. Take another big breath in. Exhale, lay it all the way back down. This time on your inhale, I want you to lift up to your cobra. Stay for your exhale. Bend your right leg back, flex your foot, and dive your heel in towards your glutes. Squeeze behind the knee. The hamstrings might cramp a little bit. It's okay. It's just temporary. One more breath. Minor cramping. Slowly bring it down. Other side. Lift up, cobra pose. Stay for your exhale. Bend the knee. Squeeze behind the knee. Dive the heel towards the glutes. Yes. One more breath. Exhale, bring it down. It goes away pretty quick. Let your arms come to the sides of your body. It doesn't matter which ear comes to the earth first. I'll make sure you take a little time. Let your legs wash now side to side as you bend your knees. Like little windshield wipers. And then still the legs, lengthen back out. Take your other ear and cheek to the earth, gaze in the other direction. Just bend your right leg again, but don't squeeze, just bend it in this time. And then lengthen it out. Now bend your left leg without squeezing, lengthen out. Head comes back through center, hands underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes under, inhale from your quads, pull your belly back. Exhale, press up, high plank or knee plank. Stay for an inhalation. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, rise to your toes, bend your knees, gaze up between your hands, bottom of your exhale, feet to hands, top of your space. Inhale, breathe in, long spine, half lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, press the earth away, sweep your arms all the way up over the top of the head. So I want you once again, transfer your weight into your right foot, pluck your left leg up, standing knee raise. Bring your left hand to your left shin, open the leg out to the side. Good. Bring it back through center. Kick your leg out in front of you, big breath in. As you exhale, bend your right knee, little addition, figure four pose. Right leg bends, left leg crosses over your right. Sit down, lengthen your tailbone back, long spine out of your hips. Good. Nice, Mark. One more breath. You'll inhale, work it up to your standing knee raise. And on your exhale, bring it back to mountain pose. Good. Weight shifts into your left foot. Pluck your right leg up, standing knee raise. Good. Right hand to the shin. Open your leg out to the side. Big inhale. Work it back through center. Excellent, Karina. Press your heel forward, both arms up. Big inhale. Exhale, figure four pose. Cross your right leg over your left, bend your left knee. Sit down. Good. One more breath. Active hip opening. You're strengthening the left side, you're opening the right. Come back to your standing knee raise. And mountain pose, Tadasana. Full breath in, ground into your feet. Full breath out. One straight up Sane. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, breathe in, long spine, half lift. Plant your hands, step on back, high plank pose. Big inhale, exhale, chaturanga halfway or to your belly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, rise to your toes, bend your knees, gaze up between your hands, bottom of your exhale, feet to hands, top of your mat. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. This time, Utkatasana. Sit your hips low. Sweep your arms up. So we're coming in from chair pose this time. So we're coming into our standing knee raise. Right leg will be your base all at once. More weight into your right foot. Lift your left leg. Good. No hand this time. Open the leg out to the side. Bring it back through center. Press the foot forward. Cross it over, left over right, figure four pose. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, bring it back to your standing knee raise. This time on your exhale, kick it behind you, warrior three. Good. Press back through your heel, lift up through your inner thigh. Big breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat, hands to your heart or hands to the earth. Big breath in. On your exhale, send your leg back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. Good. On our exhale, I want you to bend your left knee here now a little bit. Let the hip points lift, lengthen the tailbone down. We did something like this with our legs last week, but we're changing where the upper body goes this time. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, coming forward to your flat back. We were here previously. Lengthen your leg back. Reach your arms back. Good. Inhale, bring it up. Hover your knee. Reach your arms up. Exhale, lean and fly. Good. Working the right glutes. Inhale it up. Exhale, lean and fly. Keep pulling the right hip crease back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean and fly. We've got a few more. Keep it going with your breath. No specific number in mind. I don't want you to be counting. I just want you to be breathing and moving, right? Breathing and moving, even if it's hard, even if it's uncomfortable, right? It can be uncomfortable in a good way, right? As long as it isn't painful. There's a difference. Take a few more. You can always take a break. No one says you have to keep doing it. The next time you fly back up, I want you to stay. Hover, press down through your right heel. Hold and breathe. You're almost there, my friends. Try not to move or change the hips. Lengthen your left leg back out. Oh my gosh. Yes, exhale, hands come all the way down. Sweep your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. This will feel so good. Open your hips, scorpion, your down dog. On your inhale, lengthen your leg back out, level off your hips. Exhale, just one knee to chest, press the earth away. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. And step it through. You're taking warrior one this time, Vera A. Back heel comes all the way down to the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Stay for your exhale. Another big breath in right into the sides of your body. Exhale, work your hands all the way down to the mat. Hands inside of your right foot quarter, turn it over your left shoulder, wide legs. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, hinge and fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Walk the hands back a bit so you can see your fingertips. If you want your feet to get a little wider, let them get a little wider. Knees, of course, could bend a little bit. And take this time to nourish the back of the body, to open the hamstrings, to open the glutes. One more breath. Inhale, breathe in, long spine, half lift. Exhale, hands to your hip creases. Inhale, press the earth away, bring it all the way up, arms up, palms press. And warrior two, top of your mat, right leg bends. Angle the back left foot as much as you need to. Reach out long, shoulders to fingertips. Good. Flip your right palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Stay for your exhale. Take another big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow light on the leg, hand to the earth or to a block or prop if you have one today. You do not need one. If it's too much to come to the earth, elbow right on top of that thigh is perfect. Same work. Sometimes it's even brings us in a little bit more because you want the right side of the body to be long. Just by bringing your hand to the earth, you might scrunch up or really contract the right side. You want to keep the right side long and the left side contracted a bit. Now press the earth away, find those hips. Press down, hips to feet, one more breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your arms all the way down to the mat. Step your right foot back. Your choice, down dog or vinyasa. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, float your heels, bend your knees, gaze up between your hands. Bottom of your exhale, step, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, breathe in, long spine, half lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips low, sweep your arms up. Stay for your exhale, press down into those feet, transferring your weight into your left leg this time. You stand up tall as you lift your right leg up, standing knee raised. No hands, exhale, open your leg out to the side. Good, work it back through center. Press your right foot forward, big breath in. Exhale, figure four pose. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, back to your standing knee raise. Exhale, lean and fly, warrior three. Press back through your right heel, lift up through your inner thigh. Arms can always change to support you however you need. And it doesn't need to be the same that you chose on the first side. Let the practice be fluid. What do you need right here, right now in these moments? Big breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend both legs. Step your right knee towards your left calf here. Hold. Full breath in. As you exhale, send your right leg back. Crescent lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. On your exhale, hover your back knee here. Hold. Hip points lift. Tailbone lengthens down. We know where we're going this time. Big breath in. Exhale, lean and fly. Lengthen the leg. Good. Inhale, lift the upper body. Hover the knee. Spine is long the whole time. Exhale, lean and fly. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you fly. Keep this going, right? All on your own with your breath. No exact number in mind. Just knowing that you're breathing well. You're letting your breath be your guide. If you lose your breath, that is your cue to either one, come back to it. Sometimes you just need a reminder, or that you might actually need a little break. Listen to the breath. Let it be your guide. You have just a few more. Let's say the next time, again, we lift up, you'll stay. Good. Belly back. Try not to change. This is the hard part. Press down into your left heel and lengthen your right leg. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come down. This will feel good. Left leg sweeps up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, open your hips, scorpion your down dog. Good. One more breath here. Lengthen your leg all the way back out. Exhale, knee to chest. Press the earth away. Inhale, reach your leg back, step it through. Warrior one, Vira A this time. Back right heel grounds, toes at a slight angle. Inhale, arms reach up. Stay for your exhale. Another big breath in. Draw your right upper body forward. Exhale, hands come down inside of your left foot. Quarter turn it over your right shoulder, wide legs. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Second time here. If you want to change up the arms a little bit, feel free. You might just keep it nice and simple, bringing the hands to the outsides of your ankles, or maybe clasping your big toes. If you want to take a clasp of your hands behind your back, that's also an option. Adding in that dimension of breath and space through the chest and the shoulders. Notice how it feels so good to have symmetry through your feet and in your legs. One more breath here. If your hands are anywhere else in the earth, let them find the earth. Inhale, lengthen your spine out, half lift. Exhale, hands to your hip creases. Inhale, press into your feet, bring it all the way up, high pyramid, arms up, palms press. Exhale, warrior two, top of your space. Wiggle in, first time here on this side. Reach out with purpose, shoulders to fingers, belly back, tailbone down. Flip your left palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Stay for your exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Elbow light on the leg, hand earth or block bound. Remember, use where the left side of your body is to kind of guide you to where you want your arm or hand to be. Keep drawing your right ribs down so they contract with some strength a little bit. Right arm can stay up or sweep forward. Now press down, hips to feet, so you're buoyant in your left hip. Stay grounded in your right foot. Breathe well, breathe full. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, press into your feet, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your arms all the way down to the mat. Step your left foot back, down dog or vinyasa. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, float your heels, bend your knees, gaze up between your hands. Bottom of your exhale, step, hop, or float. Top of your space, feet to hands. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale back to chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips low, sweep your arms up. Exhale, work your hands to your heart space. Big breath in. Exhale, we'll twist and rotate to our right, left elbow outside of your right leg. If it's a bit much to fully cross the body, you can also take an open arm twist the body more upright. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Holding chair is getting a little hard after that glute work today. Exhale, fold forward between sides. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, fold. Separate your feet the distance of your hips. Grab your big toes, index, middle finger, and thumbs. Padangusthasana. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Knees, of course, can bend here as much as you need to for belly to thigh connection. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Reach the tailbone up. Smooth out the low back. One more breath. Release your big toes. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, fold. Maybe feet come a bit closer together. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips low, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Big breath in. Exhale, twist and rotate to your left now, right elbow outside of your left leg. Press into the side of the leg as you press your left palm into your right, steering the left ribs back, right ribs forward and beneath you. Keep pressing down, glutes to heels. Don't lose that strength, that purpose. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, breathe in, long spine, half lift. Exhale, fold, toe heel your feet out once or twice. Malasana. All right. Elbows and triceps to the inner thighs here. Okay. Doesn't matter if your heels are totally touching the ground or if they're lifted. All right. That's very structural. It might have a little bit to do with your range of motion of your hips, but it also has a lot to do with just how you are structurally in your joints and even down in the ankle joint. Let there be breath. Again, breathe down in through the hips, the pelvis. But keep your long spine, keep some structure as you squeeze now your inner thighs back in towards your arms. Okay. So we're gonna come up halfway. Now, one of two ways. If you have some knee stuff or balance issues, you're gonna lift up, just watch first, you're gonna lift up, reach your tailbone back and let your elbows rest lightly on the thighs. If the knee joint is okay to kind of move without the assistance of the arms, right? Then you're gonna take your arms actually away from the body here and you're gonna press down, reach your tailbone back, keep your spine long. Good. Hold and breathe. Now you're gonna pulse here, press down and back, down and back. It's super small. Keep some activation still through your inner thighs. If the low back kicks in, I want you to come up a little more, same movement. Just don't bring it down quite as far. That is okay. The glutes are still gonna work with that small movement a little higher. Here we go, you're almost there for 10, 7, 5, 2, hold and breathe, hold and breathe. We're all there, hold and breathe. Lower back down, Malasana. Lengthen the breath around your heartbeat. One more here. We're not doing it again. I thought about it, but we're not. Bring your hands to the earth. Reach your tailbone up, point your toes forward towards the top of your mat. Bend your knees, so this is a little wider stance. Grab opposite elbows and just sway it out a little, side to side, bending one knee in which direction you're swaying. And release your elbows. Inhale, breathe in, long spine, half lift. Exhale, fold, toe heel your feet in once or twice. All right, on your inhale, bring it back to chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips low, sweep your arms up. But on our exhale, come all the way up to standing mountain pose, Tadasana. All right, one more little work through of what we've previously set. So I want you to transfer your weight. There's a little addition this time. Transfer your weight into your right leg. Pluck your left leg up. We know where we're going. You're going to open your leg out to the side. Now I want you to hinge your body down, half moon, as you lengthen your left leg back. Press back through your left heel. Press down as you squeeze your right hip in a bit, stacking your shoulders in space as best you can. Now take a breath in. Exhale, bring your left hand down and step your left foot behind your right, cross-legged forward fold, top of your mat. If you need to open the feet up a little bit more or move them, feel free. They're not stuck where they land. Hands can also rest up here on the shin bones or blocks, props if you have them. One more breath. As you inhale, lift your heart, lift your left leg, three-legged half lift. Exhale, step your left foot to meet your right, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit your hips low, sweep your arms up. On your exhale, bring it up, standing mountain pose. Weight transfers into your left leg, pluck your right leg up, standing knee raise. No hands, open your leg out to the side. Hinging at the hip, long spine. Work your left hand down as you stack your shoulders and you lengthen your right leg back. Excellent. Great, Debbie. Both hands can also come to the earth to help find your balance. And then you could peel your right arm back up, working it to stack your shoulder in space. Or right hand can also rest on your right hip. Lots of options. Breathe full and well. One more breath in. Exhale, right hand comes down and right foot steps behind our left, cross-legged forward fold. Top of your space. Again, move your feet a little bit if you need to. Evenly press down into all four corners of your feet here as best you can. One more breath. As you inhale, lift your heart and lift your right leg, three-legged half lift. Exhale, step your right foot to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, breathe in, long spine, plant your hands, step or hop back, right through your vinyasa here, your breath, your movement. On your inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, we'll weave it through half pigeon. Right leg bends in, left leg out behind you, okay? Now, if your right hip is really lifted, right? You're more upright like I am right now, then feel free to transition to your back and take a figure four pose on the back instead. Right leg crossing over your left, weaving your right arm through and clasping your hands to the left hamstrings. So figure four pose opens the hip in the same way half pigeon does. You just get to use the floor as a way of really holding the upper body and keeping the spine long. So for those of us with strong, tight hips, right? Sometimes figure four pose feels a little bit better. If you're in half pigeon, walk it forward and bow down. This is where we come in, as I promised, to some more passive work, but it's mindful. So what I want you to do is just keep thinking of how you can breathe in and through the areas of the body that are kind of putting up barriers and walls, right? They're holding on. They don't want to release. And they might not release in this moment. They might not release tomorrow or the next day or in a month. But you keep coming back and you keep breathing through it. You keep directing and breathing into it with purpose and with direction. Wherever you are today, I want you to take just a big breath in through your nose. Fill your lungs all the way to the top with breath. And as you exhale, let it out through the mouth. See if that exhale finds just another little pocket of space that you can melt into. One more breath. And you'll lift your upper body. If you're in half pigeon, if you're on your back in figure four pose, unwind it and bring yourself up to a seat. If you're in half pigeon, you're going to sit into your right leg, sweep your left leg all the way around for Janu Shirshasana A. So right leg will be bent for everyone. Left leg is out long. On your inhale, sweep your arms all the way up overhead. And as you exhale, hinge and fold forward. One more breath. On your inhale, work it all the way back up. Take your right hand behind you. You'll press into your right palm, right shin, little counter pose, lift your hips up, sweep your left arm back. One more breath in. Exhale, work it all the way back down. Bend your left leg in, step it back. Your choice, you can take a vinyasa here or just cruise it right back to downward facing dog. Other side, left leg lifts. Exhale, weave it through, half pigeon, left leg bends. Right leg out long. Again, feel free to transition to figure four pose on your spine. And this one too is okay to find a different pose. So half pigeon on one side, figure four pose on the other. Totally fine. Stretches the same muscles. If you're in that half pigeon, bring it forward. If you're in your figure four, weave your left arm through, clasp the hands to the right hamstrings. Again, allowing this time to lean into your breath, to work the breath most clearly through your body. And once again, take a big breath in through your nose. Fill your lungs all the way to the top with breath. And on your exhale, just let it out through your mouth. Couple more breaths. And once again, you will press into your hands and lift your upper body if you're in half pigeon. If you're on your back, unwind your legs and rock up to a seat. Sit into your left hip, sweep your right leg all the way around. Down your Sirsasana, other side. Left leg is bent. Left foot to the right inner thigh. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, work it all the way back up. Take your left hand behind you now, pressing into your left palm, left shin. Lift your hips up, counter pose. Reach your right arm back, breathing through the whole right line inside of your body. One more breath in. Exhale, work it all the way down. This time, legs come all the way out in front of you. Shake them out a little bit, pat them down. One more forward fold, Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Cross your hands around your feet, take a big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Here, I want you to soften your belly, let your upper body drape, let your spine round. And once again, feel how your breath can work down into the belly, down into the hips, the pelvis. One more here. As you inhale, once again, bring it all the way up. Bring your legs in, come on down to the back. Work your legs on up into the air, a little slack in the knees, relax the muscles in the feet and the toes, draw little circles in the ceiling with your toes as you rock and roll from your sacrum. You will then reverse the direction of your circles, going in the other way. Still your legs, happy baby pose, knees, feet towards the outsides of the body. Clasp your feet, your ankles, your calves, or catch behind your knees. You could choose to keep it still. You can choose to rock it out a little, side to side, drawing one knee towards the earth at a time. Finally, if you feel so inclined to start to drop into stillness, if there's any one last thing you need, now would be the time to take it. It could be anything you want. Otherwise, it's going to be Shavasana. Give your knees a squeeze into your chest, a big squeeze of gratitude. And you'll unravel yourself into your final resting place of this afternoon's practice, Shavasana. Maybe allow your body to take up a little space here today. Let your legs go a little wider off the mat, the arms a little away from the sides of the body. Take up space because you deserve to take up space. Let yourself be held by your breath and by the earth beneath you. Knowing that right here and right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. My friends, feel free if you like to stay and linger in Shavasana. Otherwise, in your own time, in your own way, you will make your way from your back into your side and then your side to a seat. My hands at my heart to each of you. Thank you for being here, right? For sharing a piece of you with me and also for supporting one another. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Be well, my friends. Big bow of gratitude. Thank you, thank you. Bye. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Karina.